on the Pro Forum. So let's talk about unexpected, what we're going to call it, challenges, expenditures, problems. For example, I got word yesterday, my AC, you already got a message from me about how hot it is here in Louisiana, and I started noticing that, man, it's kind of warm in the studio, you know. So I called up the AC guy. He rushes right out. He goes up in the attic. He says, Kirk, you're low on Freon, but your coil is leaking and your furnace is blowing flames out the side of it. He says, well, it ain't blowing flames right now, but in the wintertime, it blows flames out the side of it. And, you know, in a 1930s house, old house, made ready, I mean, this house, one little spark and the whole thing's gonna go up like a match. And so it's not good to have flames blowing around your attic. So not a good thing. It's a gas furnace. So he says that furnace has got to be replaced before the winter time. And the AC, you know, we can charge it, but it's slowly gonna leak again, and you're gonna be right back in the same spot unless the coil is replaced. So that's my situation, and he gives me a nice, wonderful estimate today of $4,725. So this is totally an unexpected expense. This is not something you budget for. This is not something you really think about. This is not something that you go, oh yeah, I'm on this, you know. This is just kabam, surprise, you got all this extra money that you got to spend. So how do you handle that? You know, what do you do? Well, I mean, one of the things that we do, you know, in the off season, we never spend all the money. You know, I always have a little bit in reserve for things like this. That's one of the things that we've always done. And so, I mean, as far as taking care of it, sure, I can pay for it. It can be taken care of, but it just makes me wonder sometimes. I mean, what do people do who are like, you know, barely surviving, barely making things, you know, every time they get any kind of little bit of money, they're using that to run out and buy groceries with, you know. So it's one of these things where it just, I don't know, it's really disheartening, I guess, is unexpected problems and situations that arise when running a business. So if you're kind of freshly starting out, or if you're new to the industry, consider that. Consider putting a little money aside for the unexpected situation that can happen at any moment. You just don't know when it's going to be. So think about that, and it may save you big time in the long run. That's it. Talk to y'all tomorrow. Bye.